we have something very exciting for you today because it's something new for our area.
If you like the idea of new construction in Wellen Park, but maybe you just don't like the vibe or the price point, this is something in actual Northport proper to show you. Let's check it out.
This is actually one of the model homes, but we wanted to show you a furnished model so you can see how the home would actually look like, and then we'll show you some homes that are not furnished.
And we'll show you that this one's actually just outside the actual community. This is a brand new community from Adams Homes in Northport proper called Crest. And as always, if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the area,
make sure to call, text, or email our real estate team, 941-221-1897. We'd love to help you out. A lot of people move to the area. We'd love to help you too.
we can definitely save you a lot of money. We've been helping people save a lot of money lately.
Yes.
Help you avoid mistakes and make sure you end up in the area that's right for you. And also, we should note, if you are looking to buy new construction, get a hold of us before you go to the community if you want us to help you, get the most out of your deal and make sure that everything's being, done the way you want if you're looking to get something new built and it's done on time and all that. I like this den a lot.
Yes, I like that they did the French glass doors.
Yes, it's a nice look. Plus, technically this could be considered a bedroom because there is a closet. Mm-hmm. And they got the wood look tile throughout.
And it's that nice color. It's between gray and like distressed wood almost.
Yeah, and it's very light. Very easy to match everything in here, which is part of why we wanted to show you a furnished model, just because sometimes when you see a home like this empty and you see it without things that give it color and texture and things like that, such as the furniture and pictures and stuff, it's hard to maybe imagine it that way.
I like that they have the dining area towards the side,
mm-hmm.
but still open to the kitchen and the living room area.
Yeah, exactly. I like how a lot of the newer construction homes, they've been starting to do that more.
And this is just your red air handler.
I guess let's go over here next. So this would be your laundry room.
And access to your garage.
Which is a pretty standard size garage. We're using this kind of as a sales office. I also think this is a cool and unique kitchen setup. I like the kind of angled counter, almost island feel.
Yes, I agree. And it's a big kitchen too. You still, they still have space for a little kitchen nook.
Yeah, I think that's great to get that. Quite a bit of cabinet and counter space.
Yes.
And yeah, nice little enclosed area. You got a big window here.
Window.
Some light. And then an interesting spot for the pantry, but it's kind of nice too because it kind of keeps it hidden from the rest of the house when you're digging in there if it's messy,
yeah.
Which can happen if you know what that's like. You buy all your groceries and all that, and stuff starts piling up in there. And yeah, I'll say this right now. There's definitely deals to be had right now in the area at the time of filming this.
Yes, definitely.
So both new construction and resale, and we can help you with either. But this is a great space, I think.
Yeah, really good size. It's a big living room.
And I love how, we're starting to see this again in a lot more of the newer construction homes. It's pretty open, but there's definitely some, clear defined spaces for the kitchen and dining and living room, and it's a little bit more semi-separated.
Yes.
And I really do like this tile.
Go that way. And it's a split floor plan too. You have the 2 guest bedrooms to one side and then the primary to the other.
Window in here for some natural light. They got this
the decor in here.
Slanted ceilings. Makes it feel even bigger.
Really beachy. And good sized closet.
Mm-hmm.
It's deep. And this is a 3-bed, 2-bath home. It is not listed. This is the model, but homes in the community go for around the mid 300s.
And got yourself pretty nice materials throughout too, with the sinks and the counters and the cabinets. Your tile is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Not super upgraded in the shower tile, but not standard, materials either.
And you
design.
do get the carpets in the bedrooms as well, but that helps keep the costs down, and that's something you can replace if you don't want the carpets.
Mm-hmm. And we've had some clients who no, I want that carpet in the bedroom. So Everyone's a little bit different, I guess. We've also had some people that are like, nope, I don't want carpet anywhere. So leave a comment, let us know where you sit on that, and what you're thinking of the home. I'm always interested to see what you guys think. Everyone's got different tastes, different price points, different lifestyles they want.
Yes. And this community is great because it puts you so close to Wellen Park without being in Wellen Park, and you're still part of a community. But the HOA fees are on the low side, and the amenities are great. You're on city water and sewer, which in Northport you do have to be part of a community. Most of Florida, really, you have to be part of a community to get the water and sewer public utilities.
Yeah, there's a very small section of like Northport proper, not in an HOA that's on city water and sewer, but that's like a lot of those homes are going to be, older and, maybe need some updating and upgrades, structurally.
Yes.
So.
And also no CDD fees in this community, so you're still within a quick drive to Wellen Park, and keeping those fees lower. And
I actually looked it up. We are actually only about 12 to 13 minutes from downtown Wellen Park from here. So you get pretty quick access to all that, has to offer as far as the excitement of that goes, and the shops and the restaurants and all that stuff. And this is, again, like what, I like the tile going
nice,
over.
it went all the way to the ceiling too.
And nice tile. One of the few communities on the east side, or really the only one, I mean in Northport in general, like what we consider Northport proper, once you get over the Myakka River, there's really not a lot of new construction communities unless you start getting out to like the Cedar Grove area out by 75, and that's way further from Wellen Park. So that alone makes this kind of a unique opportunity.
To get a lanai, most builders will not enclose the lanai, but it's not that expensive to get it enclosed after closing.
And one other thing we should note, when we say this puts you closer to Wellen Park, well, that also means it puts you closer to Venice for things to do as well. But also being in Northport proper, like on this end of town, there is plenty of shops, restaurants. The farmers market's not too far away for Northport, so.
And Wellen Park's farmers markets as well.
Mm-hmm. And this isn't necessarily very representative of what you'd see in the community, because this model home is not actually in the community. It's like an eighth of a mile away from the entrance, not even. So we'll take you there next.
Let's go.
Hey, guess what? Your dress kind of matches the
wall.
All right, let's go.
So here's the first available home. It's in this pretty blue with like a tint of gray color to it.
It's like a
clay almost.
Yeah, like an aqua clay.
It's really pretty though.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
And I like the
muted
contrast with the door as well.
I gotta say, this home has some wow factor. I feel like this should have been the model.
It's really nice.
And there's a bigger one we're gonna show you next, but I mean, this one feels substantially larger, and it is larger. But
it is, yeah. And it's also so tall. The ceilings are so tall, it makes it look even bigger and more open than it actually is.
I like this little dining room space too. It's open, yet it feels semi-enclosed with a little cutout action in the beam there, or the column.
Yeah, I really like this room.
Yeah, it's nice. And just the living room as a whole is very big.
Yeah.
So it keeps it open, but gives you defined areas.
And all the bedrooms do have the carpet again, but again, if it's not something you want, you can easily change it, especially at the price point here.
Love all the natural light in here with all the windows.
They did the upgraded doors. Pretty big closet as well.
They go pretty wide actually. And the little touches too with the panels on the door. Mm-hmm. They didn't skimp on that stuff. And we didn't note in the last home either, but both of them have the tall baseboards. All of them. All of these homes in the community do.
Yeah, so they do feel very upgraded. And I'll tell you the price of this home here in a little bit, but I feel like you're getting a lot for your money with all the upgrades. Like, it's not just your typical builder materials either, like base materials.
Exactly. And one thing we wanted to note too, we keep talking about how this is a planned community with pretty close access to Wellen Park. Well, part of the upside of that is, the Wellen Park planned community prices are going to be a lot higher than here, generally speaking, almost across the board. So, I think that's a huge win.
And then you have a lot more fees as well with your HOA fees, your CDD fees. And then some of the communities have a master plan community fee on top of your HOA fee. So there's a lot of different fees that go into the Wellen Park communities that here, you know, there are pretty low HOA and you're still able to get to the Wellen Park area very quickly.
Like that little entryway door action over there, which actually also we'll show you in a second, is the laundry room garage area. But this is a huge space.
And it's so nice and open.
And actually, you know, so this is your living room. That's like a dining room. And this is like another dining nook, which I don't know that you would necessarily want or need to. So you could, you know, maybe treat one as like a den area or something.
Mm-hmm. And this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,970 square foot home. And it's listed at $353,000. It recently had a $20,000 price reduction.
And again, if you are looking to buy something, new construction or resale, get a hold of us. We've been saving people some big bucks lately, let's just say that. Good amount of cabinet and counter space in here. Again, they didn't skimp on the materials.
You get the appliances included as well, which sometimes builders do include them, sometimes they don't. It just really depends.
I love all the windows in there too, and on the door there, lots of natural light coming in. Fridge would go here. And I just gotta say, you know, we've been through a lot of Adams homes through the years, and they've always been like, you know, a cut above builder grade, but it seems like with a lot of their newer products, they've really been stepping their game up.
Yeah, yeah. Big laundry room area as well, and your garage through here. And
just also been noticing the difference with them really trying to step into more of the planned community territory. A lot of times they're building in scattered lots, which, you know, if you like these homes and what Adams is doing, again, get a hold of us, because they do build on scattered lots throughout Northport as well, and you can maybe save a little more on top of that. Got your hurricane shutters out here.
It's a big car garage too.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I should also note, you know, maybe you don't like Northport. Well, they also build in other areas throughout the areas we serve, which is anywhere from Sarasota down to the Port Charlotte, Inglewood areas, as well as the Orlando metro we serve. So if you like Adams, but you're like, yeah, I don't know about this community or this location in Northport, you might have something else.
Built pretty much everywhere.
Now this was pretty impressive, this room.
Yes.
Like the glass door again.
I like that they have the access to the lanai from here.
Mm-hmm. And I like the kind of curved entryway, the L shape, to get into the room, but look how big this is.
It feels like you're walking through a little hallway to get into the room.
With the recessed tray ceiling, lots more windows in here.
Lots of natural light in here as well. And
And
this is a big room.
This feels like a living room. Like, this is really, really, really big. Like, the second we came through this model, I was just like, wow, this should have been, or this is, I shouldn't say model, this is a home that you can buy.
Yes.
But this should have been the model, you know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is bigger than the model.
Double vanities. This is one interesting thing I've been noticing, though. They're still doing the soaker tubs. It feels like a lot of builders have kind of moved away from those. But, you know, some people still like those and want to use those.
Yeah.
Leave a comment where you sit on those.
Good size closet in here.
Yeah, it's a nice linen.
And you also get the water closet.
And then another, wow.
Yeah, this is a big closet.
This feels like some bedrooms in some homes. Almost. It's a little bit smaller than a bedroom, but this is a huge walk-in closet. This is massive.
Yeah. Could put a kid in here.
Yeah, right? I mean, honestly, or your pet. This would be a perfect dog bedroom. Yeah, this is quite impressive.
Yes. Should we go to the lanai from this door?
I think we should. Just because we can.
Yes. And this is a nice size lanai. It's not enclosed, but you can easily enclose it after closing.
And one thing to note, because I know you guys are going to notice it. It's not a completely enclosed community. Like the homes back here are not part of this community.
Yeah, so it's a semi-gated community.
But actually you can see like that's a new construction home getting built there. And then there's two over here, and those are not actually part of this community. So, you know, as far as home values and things like that, I think that'll definitely help add to the area.
Yes.
Also, real quick to show you, if you're wondering what these are, you ever see those? Or like bolts, those are for your hurricane shutters.
Should we go see the next one?
Let's do it. Want to see another one? This one's right next door, but this one's awesome. Check it out. Come on in. So this one is a 4-bedroom, but there's some perks to each of these bedrooms, or almost each of the bedrooms.
Look at this entryway. So grand.
Yes, very big. Love it. I like this model a lot, if you can't tell. A lot of the touches are similar, but check this out. So you got a pretty good sized bedroom, lots of natural light, walk-in closet, not a huge walk-in closet, but this is a guest bedroom. So again, this is like one of those things you see a lot more like in the Wellen Park communities. Some on North Venice, you'll see that as well, but not a lot of, you know, this kind of action going on in Northport in general, Northport proper. And then check this out. I love this bathroom. So this is like kind of your bathroom, but it's also like the home's bathroom because it's a Jack and Jill door. I think that's a great, you know, perk.
Feature to have, yeah.
So it's kind of like your own bathroom, but you're also getting the bathroom for everyone in the home. And yeah, just, I think that's a great win.
That's like almost like a soccer tub.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah.
I feel like they needed one more light over here. It's a little dim. And then you get your
Water closet.
angled door action in here. I like some of those touches that they have throughout the home.
Nice cabinets too.
Mm-hmm. Love the wood look tile in this one as well. It's a little more of a brown wood color. So then this would be like your kitchen area, which we'll take you to in a bit. And then this is the other, well, one of the other bedrooms. So this is the only bedroom that doesn't have its own direct bathroom access. But as you can see, you're like 3 steps away and it's kind of your bathroom too. So
Yeah, it's like the Jack and Jill for the 2 bedrooms, but also for the guests.
it's a Jack and Jill and Jared. Well, and Jared and Jeb and a whole bunch of other people that are in the house.
Good sized closet too for a
Again,
guest bedroom.
Exactly.
It's really big.
It's a walk-in. And this one gets the bigger closet of the two. So the one gets the direct bathroom access. The other one gets the bigger closet and has to walk 3 extra steps to the bathroom.
So if you have teenagers, they might be fighting over who gets what.
But again, I like the thought of that 2 sinks, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to argue over the sinks at least, maybe, unless both the doors are locked. So, and again, they have some of the semi-enclosed action going on with the dining room area.
I really like that dining room style, the way they went about it with the column. I really like that.
Yeah, and we've seen this sort of thing in some very high-end homes and communities throughout Sarasota, Wellen Park, North Venice. So it's cool that they have that in here.
This is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,200 square foot home, and it's listed at $378,000.
And if you know anything about homes in a lot of the areas like Wellen Park and Venice and things like that, that square footage and that amount of bedrooms, that is an awesome price.
Yes,
And
definitely.
again, that's part of like Northport and like Inglewood. You can kind of get prices more along those lines for bigger homes.
And the HOA fee in this community is only $84 a month. This is a semi-gated community, and basically that just gets you access to the gate and being a part of the community.
And sidewalks,
Yes.
which is a huge win. Again, like a lot of people don't understand that about Florida. If you're not from Florida, you don't always, well, a lot of times you don't get sidewalks unless you're like in an older part of like the downtown of a big city. You're not going to get sidewalks unless you're a part of a planned community. So if that's important to you, you probably want to be in a planned community. And this, you know, if you just want those sidewalks, but you don't want to pay a lot of HOA fees and tons of restrictions, and you don't care about a lot of amenities outside of that, this is a nice low price option.
Yeah. This is a good size laundry room.
Yeah, and it feels a little bit more like with this extra little space over here, like a mudroom too. You know, like you got some space for some shelves.
And the garage is pretty big too. You could do some shelving on the sides or the back.
We got hurricane shutters in here as well. Oh, on that note, I did notice as we were driving through the community and walking around, on top of the lots being very well elevated, they have a retention pond in the middle. The community as a whole is very well elevated. And like behind the home, so this is next door to the last one, you could see how that kind of really drops off in the backyard there. That's great for helping prevent flood risk. I would feel very safe in this community personally as far as that goes.
Yes, that elevation helps a lot when it comes to this area.
It's a really good living room space. It's
These
big.
ceilings are so high.
Yes, really adds to it.
Yeah.
So over here is another what feels like a primary, but it's not. I mean, the bedroom itself's not massive. It's big.
It's pretty big, and it's got the walk-in closet and the ensuite.
And those are the things that make it feel like a primary, sort of. So this one is a big walk-in closet. Again, this is a guest, quote-unquote, bedroom or a kid's bedroom or whoever ends up sleeping in here.
It's nice to have the access to the bathroom from here, too. So you have 2 bedrooms with direct access to the bathroom.
And this is great. You know, it's not overkill, huge bathroom, but you got everything you need in here. You got a window, you got a tub, you got a shower, you got your toilet, sink, closet.
Linen closet.
You're all set up. Yeah, a home like this could be a great option too for like multi-gen living, or just, you know, hey, a couple adults, like, you know, from separate families or whatever, and you just want to move down and all have your kind of own dedicated space or something, and you want to chip in on a home for a getaway or just to retire. I think this could be a really cool option for a lot of different possibilities.
And there's so much space.
Or if you just want to have a teenager that you want to keep away from you, or they want to stay away from you.
This is also a great option.
They'll have their own dedicated quarters. Again, a pretty good size walk-in closet. Not as massive as the last homes, but again, it's big, and you're getting lots of walk-in closets in all the bedrooms here. Which, you know, storage, as we always say, is at a premium. Get it where you can. And there's plenty of it throughout this home. And this way, it can be nice and partitioned. You're not storing everyone's stuff in one area.
Where it's hard to find.
Everyone can take care of their own stuff. It's your responsibility.
You also get the double vanities. Really nice colors in this home as well.
And actually, we almost missed this one. There's one more linen back here. Again, getting that storage. Love it. I'm not gonna lie, this home is looking awfully appealing to me. So if you guys don't put in an offer soon, we might scoop it up.
Yeah. This one feels a little more enclosed.
Yeah, it's unique. It's kind of cavey.
I like it.
It's fun.
You can always extend it a little bit too if you wanted to.
And this is what we were talking about too. How you could see how much that drops off, and not like those are almost like cattails there, so you can tell like that's kind of where the water sits. So great to have that for extra peace of mind. Again, if you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere from Sarasota down to Port Charlotte, Inglewood areas, or the entire Orlando Metro, Northport included, get a hold of our team, 941-221-1897. We helped a lot of people avoid mistakes, save a lot of money, and get answers to those questions that sometimes, or a lot of times, are impossible to find online, and we would love to help you too. If you are a little unsure, like what's Northport about, you can check out this video right here. It talks a lot about the pros, the cons, the things you need to know about it, and if you go to the description, there's playlists for a lot of the other areas that we serve if you want to learn more about those. Thanks for watching, and live breezy.